Let's see here. Is everything working? That's the question. Looks like everything's good. Good.
Another
Oh my God.
wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed.
Hey, Hakadli, how's it going, dude? 11 months. Oh dear. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, the bonk. My dudes. Man, it's been a while. I need some AC. Hit it. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? I haven't seen you guys in so long. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. Are you ready for this? Bah! My head is much lighter now. Oh my God. Hey, MMO Addicted. Thanks so much for the 10 gift subs, my dude. Thank you. That was very generous of you.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host.
Hello, everyone.
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I know the green screen is messed up. That's okay. We'll fix it in a minute.
Wretched foul lizard.
Man! It's been a while. It's been what, like 2 weeks? Give or take?
Another wretched foul lizard thing.
Don't recognize it, the short hair?
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Oh, MMO Addicted. I know your Twitter thing.
Lizard thing joins the red host.
Thanks to the bits. Yes, I'm sure I'm keeping my Ulfenkarn key. Oh my God, Hawkeye League also giving 10 subs. Jesus, guys. Thank you for the very generous sub. Halogam, thanks for continuing your sub going, my dude. 3 months, appreciate it, brother. I was not ready for that glimpse of your house behind you. Yeah, you can see my you got my Lizardman sword, and then there's all my models that I need to work on, and there's a couple of random bits on my hobby desk here. You can also see that I got making a mess. I got Broken Realms Teclis. Read it yesterday. Super good. Super good. Ah, man, this was a fucking roller coaster ride, dude. Also got the new Lumineth book, which, pretty interesting thing.
X100. So are we certain you won't be selling that key to me?
Yes. Yes, we're certain. Oh my gosh, the alerts are gonna take a while to catch up. That's okay though. I'll just turn it down a bit. Extreme. Yeah, last week I kind of went underground because the last time Broken Realms came out, I actually got spoiled on a pretty major part of the story. And I was really upset about that. Broken Realms Morathi, I got spoiled on part of the story. Not one of the biggest parts, but a big part. So I just, when they announced that Broken Realms Teclis was coming out, I was like, all right, I'm going underground. I'm not streaming. I'm not doing jack. I'll just work on some scripts and stuff, and of course did the April Fool's video, which I hope y'all enjoyed the April Fool's video. I hope that wasn't too bad. So I live half in a regular house and half in a lizard artwork. Actually, it's just that there's like a little rip in reality that's actually at the center of a temple city, and I live in that little thing of reality. It just looks very similar to y'all's modern day stuff. But trust me, it's completely fanciful. So what models do I need to finish? Like 1 billion Night Haunts. So many Night Haunts. But I'm also hiring a painter to... Whoop, I'm hiring a commissioning. Someone who's much better at painting than I am, and much faster at painting than I am, to do my Cursed City set. You're reading Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer is fucking great, dude. Whoop. Yeah, I actually found the new Lumineth book pretty interesting. I did not realize what they were gonna do with this book. They actually, like, I thought this was gonna be a completely...
Good evening, boss. Hope you're well and am still sticking around, you lovely bugger.
Oh. One of those was not like the others. Hey, Garnath Grimnath, thanks so much for keeping your sub going, my dude. Appreciate the nice message. 6 months, hot damn.
Need to sprout scales for a celebration of glorious Kynite Snooks, the only faction that will ever have Snooks again tongue.
Hey, CJ, welcome back, dude. So, I talked a lot of shit about this book because I was pissed that they were re-releasing, or they were putting out a new Lumineth book so soon after the first one. It was like not even a year. Turns out, it's not a new book. This book is literally just the last Lumineth book with more pages. So, if you look at the end of Broken Realms Teclis, it actually has... I don't care about the War Scrolls. It actually has all of the new pages at the end. So, like, not only do you have the new War Scrolls, which I thought it was just going to be the new War Scrolls, but it's got, like, the Path to Glory, it's got the battle plans, it's got the updated rules, it's got, like, all this stuff, and if I recall correctly, yeah, it's got the updated painting section, and it's even got the updated lore. It's got the actual lore pages from the new book. So this book is literally just the old Lumineth book with more pages, which I thought was very interesting. I mean, that's basically what they advertised it as, but I do, like, I wish they had been a little more clear about it, because I no longer am upset about them re-releasing the Lumineth book. Because it's not actually a new book. It's just the last book with more pages added. But those exact pages, word for word, are in Broken Realms Teclis. So if you have the first Lumineth book and you buy the Teclis book, you literally have the second book. Which is what they basically said, but I wish they didn't word it very clearly. A lot of people, myself included, thought that they were just going to give the War Scrolls for the new units. Not like literally all the new pages. So that's pretty awesome. Did I see the leak I found that linked you? Wasn't it glorious? Hammond, if you're talking about on Twitter, like, I honestly didn't look at it. Because, like, I was like, if it was actually a leak, then I don't want to know. And I just assumed it was something. I was like, I don't want to, like, risk it spoiling myself on something. Keep getting ignored by Legend. Why does he not compete in tournaments? Probably because he doesn't want to. Any news on Tyrion in those books? Yes. So Tyrion, we know that Tyrion left. Tyrion has left to go fight some enemy. The last time Tyrion was seen, he was heading to the pit of... I think it's the pit of Cathar? It's where, like, the Lumineth threw all their negative emotions. He went down into this pit in the realm of light. And all we know is that Teclis said he went to go fight some, like, god tier enemy. What's wrong with the green screen? I need to fix it. How did I like Broken Realms Teclis? I thought it was awesome. I thought it was super duper awesome. It was really, really interesting. The amount of callbacks to Warhammer Fantasy were fucking mind-blowing. Like, the scene with, like, there were so many moments we got referencing Warhammer Fantasy and tying up old story threads, which was crazy. Like, freaking, the part where, like, Alariel actually is, like, they talk about that Alariel still thinks about Aliathra, and that, you know, she still blames Manfred for killing Aliathra, even though it was Archon that did it, but Nagash told them that Manfred did it. So, like, the fact that Alariel still thinks Manfred is responsible and is, like, still super pissed about it was awesome. I love that they finally addressed what the hell is going on between Alariel and Tyrion, where they're basically like, oh yeah, they're ex-lovers. Like, they were lovers in the world that was, but since they've become gods, they no longer have that kind of relationship. The part where Eltharion fights Archon the Black, fucking awesome. Alariel kicking the shit out of Manfred's army, fucking awesome. I think probably the part of the book that disappointed me the most was Nurgle. Nurgle didn't do anything, really. Like, he shows up, because it seems like Manfred invaded the Realm of Life because he was supposed to do some stuff there, and he purposefully failed by attracting Nurgle's attention and Alariel's attention and getting his army, like, annihilated. Like, he did it on purpose. He wanted to lose, because then he went home and he backstabbed Neferata, which was fucking hilarious. Manfred backstabbing Neferata was super funny. Yeah, Nurgle just kind of shows up and does absolutely nothing. Like, Horticulus, Slimex, and Rodigus are in the book, and the Nurgle did get some really strong new rules for Beasts of Nurgle. Beasts of Nurgle are really, really good now. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what the point was with Nurgle. Trying to think what else. Neferata fighting the new twins was really, really cool. They made Neferata was fucking scary in this book. They did a really good job with Neferata. Like, she barely loses, and the only reason she loses is basically, like, they introduced these two new special characters that are kind of like the new Tyrion Teclis, this brother-sister, this set of twins that are brother and sister, and they try and fight Neferata, and they just get fucking owned. Like, they try to beat Neferata, and it does not go well for them. If I knew Neferata was so prominent in this book, oh yeah, dude, Neferata plays a major role in this book. Not a huge role, but a decent role, because the point of this book is we get to see what's going on with Neferata, Archon the Black, Manfred, during the Wrath of the Everchosen. So Wrath of the Everchosen is going on simultaneously, and so is Broken Realms Morathi. Those two books are happening simultaneously with Broken Realms Teclis, because you see discussions about what they're up to. So, like, Catacross is attacking Archaon. Archaon breaks through Slaaneish's prison during this. And then there's a scene where they talk about that, like, Lady Olander and Catacross are both busy because they're fighting in the All Points and stuff like that. 3 months. Hey, you get used to it. Thanks so much for keeping your Prime sub going, my dude. Wow, thank you. My boy Eltharion finally Dude, Eltharion fucking kills Archon in the most crazy way. Like, Archon's dead right now. Like, I literally have no idea what happened, like, where Archon the Black is gonna be. Like, damn, dude. Like, I'm sure he'll come back, but he got dead. Eltharion fucking bitch slapped him. Did they bring Aliathra back? No, Aliathra is still dead. I imagine her essence is wound up in Nagash. But, yeah, it's wild. Like, I won't get into the super specifics because it's worth reading the super specifics. Well, I'll make a video about it. But in case anyone in here, like, hasn't read the book yet, I don't want to spoil all the goodies.
Beat down that damn Skellman.
Is the scheme of Neferata related to a certain city from this book or from another? I heard about that. MMO Addicted. I know what you're talking about. I did not see that when I read it. Like, I didn't see anything that made me go, oh, it's such and such city. But maybe I just missed it because I read it all in one sitting. So I'm going to read it again pretty soon to try and figure out that. Because I didn't see that. But I did see something else. Do I think the next Broken Realm is going to be connected to all that's happening? Yes, I imagine all the Broken Realms are vaguely connected. I will say I'm about 99%, 95% sure that Broken Realms Teclis sets up Broken Realms Kragnos. Because the whole, when you read this book, the whole thing that, the whole thing with Alariel talking to Teclis at the end about how he should not be meddling with death because he, like, forced death to move faster than it was supposed to, life is now going to move faster than it's supposed to, and she keeps warning him that life is about to, like, basically fill in the space that death was filling. So, like, something life-oriented is about to attack everybody else. And I'm pretty sure that's Kragnos. And Kragnos is going to be the Kurnothi god. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let me go ahead and fix the green screen. I was giving my aunt visited today for Easter, and I was giving her a tour of my office, but because of that, all my stuff is in the wrong spot. I'm gonna move my green screen closer. Yeah, it's been kind of a rough week here. The aunt that visited today was my mother's sister. But one of my other aunts, my father's sister, got very, very sick this past week, and she actually passed away last night, which was super sad. Like, it wasn't. It was. A lot of it was very sudden, but it wasn't like. It was unexpected, and there was a lot of miscommunication. So, but thankfully my father and my mom were able to make it down there to see her and stuff before she, kind of, like, was gone, but not passed away, but, like, not really there anymore. They were able to talk to her and stuff. But it was, like, a whole thing. So, I was planning to restart the SoTech multiplayer tournaments this week, but I don't know when the funeral is yet, so it kind of depends on that. If the funeral is, like, soon this week, then I'm gonna have to push it back to next week. The second I know, I'll make an announcement about it, and if it's not until, like, later this week, like if it's on Thursday or Friday, then we will probably go ahead and do the tournament this week. But if it's like Wednesday or early Thursday, then I will have to push it back to next week. But I have actually, like, set up a challenge page. I've set up all the info, like the sign-ups are ready to go. I've recorded audio about it. I just need to, like, slap it on a video and ship it, or, like, publish it. But, like, we are bringing back the SoTech. We're bringing back the SoTech tabletop tournaments. So that'll be nice. But yeah, it's been kind of a not super fun few days. But unfortunately it's a part of life. Just sucks. Yes, new haircut. Alright, let's see what's going on in the old war today. Oh, there it is. I've actually been playing this game a lot lately. And I thought we were just gonna... I think we'll just mostly, like, sit here and chat and chill today. But I figured it's like, well, I gotta get on and kind of, like, check and do some stuff anyway. So I might as well do it on stream. Hey, Virgil the Blue, thanks so much for subbing with your Prime, dude. Good to see you. Congrats on your invaders. Ah, yes, thank you. Yeah, I do have full invader now. I have full invader, and then I have the full undying set for all my like gems and cloak. I've started working on getting up to my sovereign set. I also finished getting my red eye set, so I do have the lesser ward. I need to start running the Sigmarite crypts soon. Ulvenkarn to be the new cities of Sigmar when Soulblight releases. What do you mean triple herbals? Hey, Spezia Poet, thanks so much for the super chat. Glad you're back. Wishing you the best and everything. Gonna hop on Vermintide for the Hangfields. No problem, dude. Thanks so much for coming by and chatting for a minute. Alright, let's go see if we can... Wow, this looks like Destro is probably curb stomping everybody right now. We can at least pop over. What renown rank am I? I'm 69. I'm renown rank 69. Marvelous Mr. D. Good luck, my dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, also check this out. Look what I have, chat. I have a wyvern mount. Because there's an event going on right now where you can actually get wyverns. Which is pretty cool. Alright, let's see. There's a very small group I could join. I guess A group's better than no group. Where are they? They're fighting for Martyr Square. Okay. It'll be the first city of Sigmar Shaiish. Oh, I don't think Shaiish is gonna bother. Oh, you think Ulfenkarn itself is gonna be the first? I mean, there are cities of Sigmar in Shaiish already. There's the city of Lethis. There's the city of there's at least 2 notable cities already in Shaiish. A Dawi on a wyvern? Yes. Listen, it's a cool mount. I don't care. I'm doing it. That's a lot of Destro. I might be better off trying to head south. I'm probably not going to play too much of this. I just wanted to play a little. Oh, then again, I kind of want to complete the live event on one of my alts. Like, I'm not too worried about my dwarf. Man, some of these events are super obnoxious. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my Archmage. Well, let me go somewhere safe here. Is there a good place to find people to play AOS in Tabletop Sim? Yeah, Almighty Cheeto, I would actually recommend hitting up the Discords of channels that focus heavily on AOS, like AOS Coach. AOS Coach has a really cool community that does a ton of AOS stuff constantly, and there's a couple other groups like that. Is this Rome remastered? Yes. Absolutely. Let's see. I was really hoping that the OBR would get a special COS rule. Oh, a City of Sigmar rule like the Daughters of Cain, now the Lumineth, the new Broken Realms book. Well, CJ Ubusta, I mean, the OBR getting a special rule for cities I don't think would make sense because they're not in the same allegiance. Like, having all those other guys have that whole situation of like, oh yeah, they, you know, they can do the whole, God, I'm having a brain fart. You know, it's because they're all order, so it's pretty easy. I think doing that with a bunch of, like, doing that with death, destruction, or any of those is... That's a lot more difficult, you know? Engineer... I gotta, like, kneel before every career type. Oh, that guy's also an engineer. Wouldn't make sense at all. I just thought it'd be neat. Well, like, I wouldn't mind, like, the Soulblight Gravelords maybe having some kind of cool interaction. Okay, so I need to go egg hunting. This is gonna be a whole thing. Is this game worth it for a new player? Oh, absolutely. Sam Sadler, this game's awesome. I play it every day a little bit. No game sound? No, there probably is game sound. It's just very quiet. I think if I turn it up a little, you'll hear it. It's just what I'm doing right now is not particularly noisy. Okay, here's a Shadow Warrior. Kneel. And then there's an Archmage. There's a Rune Priest. There's... I've already done a Witch Hunter. Swordmaster. Nice, nice. Engineer. What do I still need? I need Ironbreaker, Knight of the Blazing Sun, Bright Wizard. And I also need to sign up for the Black Crag. Oh. Will join later. Need to queue get scenario. Black Crag keep. How are y'all? How is everybody? Like, I legit feel like it's been like half an eternity since we've talked. Like, how is everybody? Are y'all okay? Have you been surviving despite everything? There's an Ironbreaker. Kneel. And there's a Bright Wizard. Kneel. Now I just need a Knight of the Blazing Sun. Knight of the Blazing Sun. Just lost a really swingy Blood Bowl finals? Ah, well, at least you made it to the finals. I mean, doing that alone is impressive in Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is an unforgiving mistress. Hungry and debating if I actually want to order food this late? Well, in my experience, when you're hungry, it determines how long before you think you're going to go to bed. Like, if you're not going to go to bed for, like, a couple hours, or, like, a good number of hours, then yeah, absolutely, get some food. But if you're going to, like, go to bed soon, or, like, relatively soon, then absolutely not. Don't eat, because it's bad for you to go to bed with a lot of food in your stomach. How's the PvP in this game? It's the main feature. It is very, very good. It's super duper fun. It could be a little chaotic, but once you get the hang of it. Okay, now I've got to like show off to a bunch of different people. Okay, that's a chosen. Here's a shaman. There's a zealot. Squig herder. Let's see. Oh, nope, they ran away. Still looking for a Knight of the Blazing Sun. Where is a Knight of the Blazing Sun? There's gotta be a knight around here somewhere. No? Magus. Show off. Sorceress, show off. Looking for something else I don't have. Marauder, show off. Anything else? Looking for like a witch elf, maybe. Yeah, there's a witch elf. Show off. Ah! Oh, mistakes. I'm a squishy healer. Have I checked out the bestiary for Soulbound yet? I have looked at it, yes. I own a copy. I have briefly looked at it. I have not, like, dived really, really heavily into it yet. If that's what you're asking. But I basically scrolled down to the Seraphon section. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Shaman, Sorceress, Disciple of Cain. Nope, that's not a Disciple. Oh, no, where'd he go? Oh, God. Oh, God, where'd he go? Chosen... Choppa. Show off. Trying to click and show off to all of them without getting killed. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Scenario time! Tried downloading the game. It now has a bar in the launcher which fills up super... Spartan Elite is a very, very slow download. There's only a single server, and the download process is just slow because it's just like... The way you have to do it is kind of goofy. That's not unusual, though. Night of the Blazing Sun? Night of the Blazing Sun? No? No? No. Let's accept this quest. Alright, so this is... We're fighting over the ruins of a keep in Black Crag. What is Stromfels? Stromfels is a god. He is the god of storms, sharks, and pirates. In the old world, he is a very, very nasty sea god. But he's kind of like one of the... He's more of a southern god, so he's very actively worshipped in Sartosa. But he's kind of like the devil of the sea, or like the Davy Jones of the sea. He is a devil-like, sinister figure. Oh, don't leave me here. Hello, Black Orc. Oh, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna run. Where am I going? And be gone. Oh, I don't like being slowed. Ugh. Run away, run away, run away, way. Alright, time to start the group heals. Hey, AOS coach! I just had somebody asking about where to find a good community to start learning AOS, especially on TTS, and I told them to go see you. Oh, we're gonna resurrect that engineer. Come here, you. Put a bunch of health into him. Then we're gonna go for a group heal. We're going to show off to the Disciple of Cain. I hope that counts, even though he's dead. We're gonna laser that Black Orc. Nice! Going swell. AOS coach, we need to do another game soon, my dude. Also, have you read Broken Realms Teclis yet? Dude, that book is kick-ass. They just dropped it to your Discord? Awesome. Choppa. I got you, Shadow Warrior. Oh, hold still. Hold still. Here, Slayer. Gonna steal all his points. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Ow. Big Aggie, thanks so much for keeping your sub going. I appreciate it.
Foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
What's my first real name? You mean you don't think my real name is Sotek? How could you do this to me? Show off. There we go. So now I just need a blackguard. Wow, we are doing very well. Let's see, can heal that Swordmaster. Oh, Night of the Blazing Sun. Kneel. Got it. Oh no, he died. Come here, you booger. Kneel. There we go. Nice. I have knelt to everyone I need to. And all of these idiots are getting killed by the guards.
Another wretched foul.
Hey, Smart Elite, thanks so much for keeping your sub going. Yeah, my first name is Lore Master. My first name is Lore Master. My middle name is Of. No, my first name is Ryan. That's not a super big secret. Let's get a game soon. I'm 0-2 against Nighthaunt. Oh, you lost. When'd you find another Nighthaunt player? What happened? I want to know. Gotrek and Felix's most impressive kill. Their most impressive kill? Probably a Bloodthirster, to be honest. Either that or a Bone Grinder Giant. One of the two. And we won this scenario. Nice! I love it. How'd I do on heals? I did okay. Not great. That's unfortunate. Granted, I didn't... A lot of the people I was trying to heal just kind of like insta-died. Okay, I'm actually going to fly to Altdorf and turn that mission in real quick. Because it's actually worth doing that. My dude, nice try. I almost fell for it, but nice try. At the tournament, I played 160 Chain Rasps? What the hell? Oh my god, that's like finding a skink list. What class am I playing? This is an Archmage. The Archmage is the healer class for the elves. However, you can spec it pretty well to do DPS. Oh, did you like the... Boom King, did you like the April Fool's video? I hope everyone here saw the April Fool's video. I put a lot of heart into that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Oh, nice, we got another pop. I tried really hard on that video. And Eliza did a super kick-ass job. Is this game on Steam? No, it's a private... It's a fan-made server. So you could just Google it, just Google Return of Reckoning, and you'll find it. You can download and play. And if you play Order, you should totally join our guild. We would love to have you. CA needs to be boycotted for what they did to you? Yeah. I have a bad feeling someone at CA watched that video and was like, never invite him back to anything ever again. Okay, so the pre-made is forming up. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna...
cheered. X20. So
gonna-
when is Git Slayer coming out? I
Git-
thought it was coming out last month.
I
I
think...
Malineth's and Gotrek's interactions, I didn't think he'd like them at first, having grown up on Gotrek and Felix.
Yeah, I think Git Slayer comes out this month, not last month. I think it comes out in April. So it's supposed to come out this month. That being said, I'm not... Oh, this is not going well. I'm not 100% sure yet of like what the situation is with that. Oh god. Oh wow, that is really painful. Ah, I couldn't get up in time. I feel like we're outnumbered, but maybe I'm crazy. See, we've got 9. How many do they have? That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Distro. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they do have us outnumbered right now.
Hulgen 1000 donated $22.93. Can you explain to me why Border Princes have a Necromancer Lord in the old world?
Yes, though I will say that is a very specific amount of money. $22.99. Like, thank you. Don't get me wrong. Thank you very, very much. That's very generous of you. But that just cracked me up with how specific that was. That being said, okay, so first, to finish answering the Gotrek and Felix thing, Malineth is a very different relationship from Felix. Malineth is much more combative, but also is able to act much more independently, which makes sense considering that she's basically running around with a god, or a demigod, and so their relationship is a lot more curious, for better or worse. Like, I don't know, it is a weird relationship, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad, it's just different. It does take some getting used to. I will say, though, one of the weaknesses of Malineth is that Malineth, you really have to read a lot of the short stories. I mean, you have to read a lot of the short stories in order to really get a good grasp on her character. They reveal so much cool stuff about her in the short stories, and you get like a lot of her history and her backstory, and learn a lot of like her tragic relationship with the Daughters of Cain and all this other stuff. But you don't get that if you just read the main books. You need to read like The Bone Desert, and you need to read like Malineth just had a new short story come out that is purely about her like history, and it's like a solo adventure for her. That being said, honestly, I would totally be okay with... I don't mind Malineth, but I honestly hope she ends up dying in one of the major installments. I would be totally okay with Malineth dying. Like, I would much rather Gotrek have, like, a cycle of interesting enemies and allies, as opposed to... as opposed to a system of right now where he just has Malineth and it's like really weird, if that makes sense. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Anyway. And then the second thing was, right, so in the Border Princes, he's not a necromancer. Well, not if I'm talking about not if you're talking about who I think you're talking about. One of the more powerful Border Princes is...
Another wretched, foul lizard thing joins the Red Host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
The Tonight Show with Gotrek Gurnison.
yeah, exactly. I like that. That's funny. Yeah. Except for instead of cringy jokes and pretending to laugh at everything the guest says, it's him taking on them on like brutal murder adventures. I actually really like that. That's funny. Man, there's so many orcs, dude. That's great. But anyway, so in the Border Princes, one of the characters is oh god, it starts with a G. Gashnag. And Gashnag's whole thing is that he is a Strigoi lord who is very monstrous, but unlike other Strigoi, he does not seem to suffer from insanity. And as an element of that, he is notably much more... Well, that was painful. I'm okay, though. But he basically rules a kingdom. But the thing is about him that allows him to kind of do what he does is that nobody knows he's a vampire. Like, he's a big hideous monster, but whenever he travels his realm, he basically pulls like a beast from the Beauty and the Beast, where he's all like mysterious and cloaked and everything. So nobody knows that he's this big horrific monster. But like, kind of everybody, you have to remember that in the Border Princes, it's kind of like a lawless land where anything goes. And as long as you can defend yourself and enforce your own rules, nobody's going to bother you because nobody cares. Like, literally nobody cares. And that's one of its strengths, but also one of its dangers. You know? So it just kind of... That's the situation with that whole thing. Is that he is able to thrive in that scenario because in general, I mean, he's a pretty good guy. Like, he's not a jerk. He defends his people. He doesn't harm them in any way. And when it comes to feasting on, like, blood and all that stuff, the way he feasts on blood is he pulls from Ushoran's book.
Gashnak is far from the worst bordered Prince Hell. He's borderline upstanding.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, honestly, if I had to choose a border prince to live under, I would literally pick Gashnak. Like, he would be my pick under a guy to live under. Because he's, like, so chill. The only thing that's kind of scary about him is that he takes a page from Ushoran's book, which the page he takes from Ushoran's book is essentially he runs under the policy of, I will not feast on you as a vampire. Like, I will not feast on you and rip you to pieces, and I will protect you and leave you alone as long as you don't break the law. If you break the law, like you do something to get yourself thrown in prison, you're gonna get ate. Like, you are absolutely going to get eaten. And not like he is going to, like, it's not going to be a good kind of like subtle, slow feast on you a little bit. Nah, he'll like literally rip you limb from limb and guzzle himself on your essence. Hey, Gulpicor, thanks so much for being here. Bring back Felix. I would love Felix to come back, though I don't know what he would come back as. Jesus, we're getting scenario pops. That's good, though. I have to play this scenario 5 times as part of the scenario event. So this is our 3rd round, and we have to win it 3 times, and we won once. Yeah, I'll hit up Great Book of Grudges soon about playing a fantasy match. Okay, so we're back with this pre-made, it looks like. Let me do this. Get on my little pony. See if my enemies have a blackguard this time. Blackguard? Blackguard? No blackguard. I must find a blackguard! Do we know what Nurgle's mansion looks like? Yeah, Nurgle's mansion has shown up in a ton of stories. That being said, like, its appearance changes from author to author, and the way they kind of like hand wave it is that like the Realm of Chaos is constantly in movement and like is never really stable. So your perception of Nurgle's mansion may be different from someone else's perception, and neither of you are wrong. It's just the way you perceive something that is not really real, so to speak. Or it can literally just be changed at Nurgle's whim. That being said, most sources agree that Nurgle's mansion is literally like a giant, decaying, old-style wooden mansion that's like buckling under the weight of age and rot and decay. And he's got all sorts of weird, crazy rooms that have all sorts of strange alchemical things hanging from the rafters. And outside of it is, of course, like a lovely giant garden. I like how this group that's like a pre-made doesn't have any healers. So I'm going to have to pull like double time here. Ugh. I love when I have to babysit 2 entire groups. It makes me so happy. I don't know where this guy is. Bitch, you can target me all you want. I don't care. I can tank it. Renown rank 31! I got deeps. I ain't scared. Let's get the Swordmaster. I think I'm... Oh, no. There's one other healer here. Okay. Well, that's nice, at least. Just gonna do this. When in doubt, group heal. It's the best thing you can do. Is he talking about my... Hey, Great Book of Grudges! What are you doing here, you scamp? How you doing, man? Dude, Great Book of Grudges, if you're still awake when I finish streaming, we should chat about fantasy tabletop. We should have a discussion. Ooh, that Slayer is about to take a lot of damage. Oh, Slayers, dude. They are the bane of healer existence. They're just like, suicide? That sounds fun. I love suicide. Little bastards. Go ahead and pop this big heal. Just trying to keep an eye out on any dead boys. Oh no, I didn't want to fall. Damn it. I don't want to do that. Oh boy, here we go. Slayers, man. They're just like, oh, I might die of old age if I don't throw myself off a cliff at every opportunity. And that would just be shameful. Ow.
Mo Addicted cheered. X20. Keeping me from my oath? That's a grudge in LG.
Listen. Listen. The objective is all that matters, not your silly notions of personal honor. You can kill yourself after the mission. A good slayer fulfills his oath to help protect the realms, then looks for a good, affordable suicide. Come on, man! In this economy, you gotta die at a reasonable time. What if killing himself is the mission? Well, then I won't heal him. He's probably not much of a team player, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I've got, like, no action points. Drain. Heal. Shield, 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 shield. Oh, God. Bzz. I don't like this. I don't like this black orc coming up on me. Drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just gonna pop that. Pop that. Pop this. Good grief! What is that dot? Oh, it was a move dot. I should have stopped moving. That was silly. Alright, Slayer. Let's boogie. And go away. Give me AP. Oh, you're a little like you're a small little baby. Oh no, they do have a healer. I just didn't notice until now.
Mo Addicted cheered. X20. Reminds me of Outer Worlds. Suicide in that setting is called extreme damage against corporate property and carries a big fine for the family/community.
Oh, that's depressing. Oof. that's just a huge downer. Yay, we won again. I don't think there's anything more frightening to me than, like, corporate takeovers. Like corporations that just have, like, obscene amounts of power. Sounds super unfortunate. Alright, we gotta do 2 more still. Win or lose. I got some medals in my... Got some stuff in my mailbox. That's always good. Minor loot bag. You know what? I'll take the soldier's medallion. Could portal over to Martyr Square. Living Legend. Does the gear Return of Reckoning portray your average? Does the gear Return of Reckoning portray? What? Oh, the ram's going. I kind of want to do the siege. You know what? Let's follow into the siege and then we'll join the scenario. That way, if they're still fighting when I pop out, hopefully it might just send me back to the war camp. But in case it doesn't, let's be with them so I don't like come back and get immediately ganked by Destro. That being said, Living Legend, the armor is like it's appropriate to your rank. Like it looks super duper cool. It's very very badass, and you can always change the way your armor looks. Oh, do Black Orcs wear a tank's worth of armor, or are they more ramshackle like in Return of Reckoning? Oh no, my game crashed. That's unfortunate. It depends on the Black Orc, like their rank. Generally, Black Orcs, like the bigger and badder they are, the more armor they wear. Like they just keep adding armor to themselves until they get to the level of like Gorfang Rockgut or Gribgor, where they have so much armor that it's literally like putting a ton of pressure on their body. Who would win, Gashnag versus Grimgor? Grimgor would absolutely curb stomp Gashnag. Holy shit!
Sure what to say. I have a lot on my mind and you're cool and positive and that makes me happy.
Oh. Well, thank you. I really appreciate the sweet message. Oops, I'm playing my dwarf. That's not what I wanted. Sorry to hear that there's well, thank you for the very, very generous tip, Hologam, and I hope you're all right, dude. Good vibes. Good vibes to Hologam. Good vibes. Play Outer Worlds. Your family is an extra tax if you want your body in turn is being used to make an affordable purchase of meat slurry. Ugh. I might play Outer Worlds at some point. I don't know. I tend not to be super into sci-fi games. Especially like first-person shooters. Oh, good. It loaded me into the scenario. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought for sure it was going to kick me. Okay, let's see. We're going to leave that, join that. Show them the meaning of haste. Drop that. Do a group heal. Heal myself. Drain this dude. Do this. I can't reach him. Do this. Oh, come on. Oh, God, pain. Yeah, this is rough. They got a lot of deeps. Oh my Christ. Oh my God, they've got a lot of damage. When in doubt, go for dots. God damn it. Where are all the black guards? Oh, geez, they came down behind me. Detaunt, heal self, move over here. Start group healing. Hey, rank 30! Ooh, I got a new... Your target and all enemies within them have their... Whoa! That's a cool ability. I can reduce all their stats. Boop. Bro, I could not care less about you. Be gone. Am I allowed to hero Slayer? Yeah. The game's not 100% lore accurate, it's just mostly lore accurate. Well, even then, it kind of follows like its own logic, so to speak. I like that rain spell, that's cool. I'm gonna definitely need to move it to a different spot. Hello, I can kill you. At least slow you down. Let's go for group heal. Throw some love on that Shadow Warrior. The group heal. Get away from me, you absolute nerd. Drop that. Go for a group heal. I've completed a task. I don't know what the task is, but thanks. Yeah, we started turning this game around, but it's too little too late, I fear. The Amethyst College is very religious, that is correct. Yeah, the Amethyst College and the Cult of Moor are like, they are super big buddies. They are massive buddies. They're what I like to call butt buddies. Which means that you're way too close to one another, presumably. Alright, let's move Rain Lord down here. Do I think Grimgor could defeat all the Greenskin Legendary Lords in a 1v-all? A 1v-all? No. I think between Azhag and Grom alone, he would probably go down. Like, fighting those two at the same time. I think Grom would probably take Grimgor a while to bring down. And yeah, I don't think they'd be able to pull that off as much as they'd like to. Where the hell is that engineer? There he is. Oh, he's way down there. I can't get to him. Maybe if he's lucky, he can get in range of my group heals. Nope. Slowly turning the tide. But they are very, very close to victory already. Do this, do that. Okay, oh, okay. Yeah, cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be genuinely shocked if we win this. Right now, though, they're just focusing on taking points away from us, which is the smart thing to do, frankly. Where's that damn engineer, dude? He's like way over here. He's just feeding them points. Ah, yeah, we would have won that, but that engineer kept getting killed. Dummy. That's okay, though. Have I ever played Battlefield games? I don't think so. How does the fight against CA go for crediting my thighs? It's a noble fight, but I can't reveal all the legal litigation to you guys. You know, how contracts and stuff kind of go. It's just a whole thing, you know? Alright, let's join in for the siege so we can actually get some credit. I love sieges, they're fun. Especially when they're, like, moderately even. We've got 40% AAO in our favor. Oh, looks like we have control of the upper walls. Yeah, this looks like it's probably a massacre. How are we doing on the live event? I still need to find a blackguard. And we need to kill a bunch more people. But we're doing good. We've almost got the wyvern pet, which is all I really care about. But we're going to help out in this siege for a little bit. Hey, Thomas. How's it going, man? It's good. Dude, I'm so glad to be back streaming. Like, there were so many times this week where I was like, man, I really want to get on and stream. But then I was like, but I don't want to risk, like, someone spoiling me on something. And so I would end up like I just gotta wait till Sunday. I'm really glad to be back with all you guys, though. I genuinely missed y'all. Let's see if I can join the trash pile. Whoa! Squig Herder is in range. Little turd. Yeah, I see you up there. Laser beam! And he's dead. There's gotta be a blackguard defending this. Come on. Come on! Oh. Oh, oil's up. I can help with that. Laser. The Sundering or Teclis and Tyrion? Which book should I start with? Sawyer Jenkins, I would start with The Sundering.
X20. When does the Cursed City come out again?
Cursed City comes out this week. So Cursed City is on pre-order right now. That being said, getting a copy right now is basically impossible. That is a very, very popular set that is sold like hotcakes. At least here in the U.S., it's sold out, not instantly, but pretty close. I know the book that comes with it sold out in 2 minutes, and the actual box game sold out in 15 minutes, which I was able to get a copy of everything. And I'm probably going to pay someone an obscene amount of money to paint the entire thing for me. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. Doors at 76%. Silly chosen.
Mo Addicted cheered. X20. Damn your privileged key-having self. I'm this close to hiring a thief to steal the key off of you.
No Bilbo Baggins. No Bagginses. Yeah, they, Games Workshop, I don't know what was going on, but Games Workshop kept offering more and more and more and more incentives to buy this stupid set, which is ridiculous because Cursed City is already, like, an amazing purchase. Why can't I open this egg? Open it. I guess it's busted. But, like, it's already, like, a massively in-demand set. And then Games Workshop was like, oh, maybe people don't want it bad enough, so let's make it reasonably priced for the massive amount of shit you get. Oh, well, maybe that's not enough, so let's make it where if you pre-order it off the website, you get an actual full-size, giant, badass-looking collectible metal key. Oh, well, maybe that's not enough, so let's also sell some books that add lore background to the game. Well, maybe that's not enough, so let's also make it where if people buy the book, they get a bonus incentive card that lets them use another character in the game that could be represented by any Imperial Wizard model. And oh, maybe that's not enough, so let's make it if they pick it up from a store, they can also get all these other collectible things. And it's like, Jesus, calm down.
Wave your big key in my face.
Yes. What's the point of having a big key if you don't wave it in someone's face? That's like the whole point. Nice. Okay, we found all the enemy types. That's good. Will I be covering Broken Realms in the near future? Yes. Also, hello, Aztec. How you doing? Oh, oil's back up. I'm gonna go res some tanks. Because they're all gonna be dead. Trying to out-heal some boiling oil. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's taking so much damage. Ah! Wow, dude, you know you have an assload of healers when you can out-heal the boiling oil. That's actually pretty crazy. This is the door at 25%? Okay. We're almost inside. Hey, Samuel Katz, what's up? Are the lizardmen omnivores or just carnivores? The lizardmen are generally noted as omnivores. They're well adapted to their environment. That being said, I believe their primary...
this bourgeois key-haver stream to sulk and plot my keyless revolution. Full honesty, it is 4 AM here, so I am going to sleep.
Alright, dude.
And if you have a key you want to sell, hit me up, I will pay you like $100.
So, okay, anyone in chat that somehow got their hands on an Ulfenkarn key, if you want to sell it to MMO Addicted, you can for $100. I will not be selling mine. I'm going to hang on to mine. But, you know, also, have a good night, dude. Thanks so much for coming by. The new Total War Warhammer 3 sieges look great. Oh, God, I mean, this definitely would be a step in the right direction. Like boiling oil and all the sorts of neat, cool stuff. Okay, I guess Destro ran up to the 3rd floor. So now we've pushed inside. We're going to push up to the Lord room. There's no Destro here. So now we're going to push up to the... Well, some people are going to push up to the 3rd floor where Chaos is or where Destro is likely hiding, knowing them. But I'm not going up there. I will heal people from like down here. I'm gonna look for people to res. Like that guy. And that guy. Oh, Garanath died. You're a Garanath. You goof. Yeah, getting up there is really hard. It's basically just running into a death trap. It's all very silly. Someone's name is GameStop? Yeah. GameStop's actually rather notorious. He's probably one of the most, like... How do I say this? He is someone that really likes trying to be in charge of, like, all the warbands and stuff. Which some people like, some people find super annoying. I don't really care personally, but I know some people that, like, really hate that. They hate, like, people who try and act like they're the boss. Okay, it looks like we're clear. So now it's Lord Room time. We gotta kill the boss. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Has Gotrek ever been with someone after becoming a Slayer? No. Oh, I wonder if they fixed the Lords. Nope, they're still busted. Great. There's a bug right now in the Keep Lords where they only take damage from AoE attacks, which is super, or from damage over time attacks, which is super obnoxious. So you basically just have to hit them with a bunch of damage over times and just wait for it to grind them down, slow but sure. At least I have a couple of those. You're a bright wizard. Who's more spiteful, the elves or the dwarves? I would say the dwarves generally tend to be more spiteful. Though I'm sure they would protest at the word spite being used to describe it. But they are certainly the most cantankerous and are the far less likely to get over being wronged in some fashion. Why do fantasy settings always have half elves and half orcs but not half dwarves? Well, Warhammer doesn't have half anythings. Except, well, no. Warhammer Fantasy does not have half breeds. Supposedly in AOS there are half breeds. There's an Age of Sigmar story that actually talks about them. But there are actually half breeds in Age of Sigmar, which is kind of wild. They're pretty rare, but they do exist. How old is Morgr? Morgr? We're not really sure. The entity known as Morgr, like the thing, like the godlike thing that lives beyond the veil, has honestly probably been alive as long as Chaos has. Like as long as Chaos has existed, he has been around, probably, or at least very quickly afterwards. But the mortal incarnations of Morgr, it depends. I love when I hit the wrong button. It just makes me super thrilled. So Morgar was around since Sigmar? Oh yeah. Yeah, Morgar's been around at least since the Age of Sigmar. Well, at least since Sigmar was alive, yes. Probably well before that. Yeah, I would agree with that, Living Legend. As long as there has been Beastmen, there has probably been the Shadowgave, or Morgar. In some way or another. Who came first, Queek or Easter? I mean, we're at Easter. So you tell me, you cheeky little shit. Awesome. So now that we've taken the keep, now we just need to take a couple of battle objectives, and the zone is ours. Which means I get goodies. Is Morgar as powerful as the Great Horned Rat? Morgar's true form? Morgar's true form is probably on par with the Great Horned Rat. Or at least just a little bit beneath him, but like they're in the same ballpark of power level. Queester. That sounds gross. Queester. That sounds like something that would happen really unfortunate during an intimate like a bad intimate experience. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that Archmage rolling. Alright. Yay! There we go. We have taken Prague. Did I get anything? I got nothing. Lame. Oh, there's a bunch of Destro here to fight, though. Let's boogie. Oh, Garanath, you fool. Get him back up. Just had to suicide, didn't he? Die, Destro! You filth! I love killing Destro. It makes me happy.
Mo Addicted cheered. X100.
I thought you were going to bed!
I wanted £100 for it, but I bought it. Now to hope it arrives.
Did you really? You bought that key for £100? Hot damn, dude! You made somebody's night. £100? Fuck, that is not a small amount of money. Good for you. I'm glad you got it. What level RR? This is my alt. This is my first alt. That's my highest level alt. Level 30 Archmage, renowned rank 31. Alright, now we're going to try and get another scenario pop. But my main is a renowned rank 69 Ironbreaker that's full Invader. And I almost have my... I have like 25 Royal Crests on him, I think. So he's getting there. Alright, now the question is Order going to the Chaos Waste or Thunder Mountain? I imagine most people are going to Thunder Mountain, but we'll see. Garnath! Alright, dude, have a good night, my dude. Thanks so much for being here. Playing a Norska campaign and realized Norska is very dull and simple. I don't know if I'd call it dull, but I'd say it is very simple. I mean, I don't think Norska is awful by any means, especially because... Like, if you're wanting to spice things up, I honestly think going on the beast monster, the monster slaying quest can be a lot of fun. And some of them are like so far away that they will eat up a significant amount of time and, you know, questing to go after. Especially if you go after like the Carnosaur, which is in Lustria, which I think is the furthest away one, or one of the furthest away ones. But a lot of those really far away critters are also like really massive bosses. Like they're some of the hardest, they're some of the most difficult fights in the game. Because not only do they have full armies generally, but they also have like obscene special abilities. Because what's the Carnosaur called? Like Gargantuazilla or something? Oh, dudes! Speaking of which... Have any of y'all seen fucking Godzilla vs. King Kong? That movie was so fun. I had an absolute blast watching that movie. Like, oh my god, that was like a super duper fun film. I thought they handled the whole thing really well. I think it would have been a really easy movie to screw up, but I think they handled it really, really tastefully. And it was just great. It was just a crazy amount of stupid fun. You think they did Kong dirty? Pfft, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Kong was literally the main character of that film. He got so much like love and affection. Hey, Cold, how you doing, man? Why is Order flooding Chaos Waste? We should go to Thunder Mountain. What are they doing? I guess they just really want to push it. I mean, we can go there. I don't care. It's fine. To the Chaos Waste. Like, I don't... In case someone hasn't seen the movie, I'm not going to talk about spoilers yet. I'll wait at least another week before I talk spoilers for King Kong vs. Godzilla. I thought they did a beautiful job with the movie. Like, I thought they gave Kong a really, really awesome storyline. I am very, very excited for a King Kong sequel. And Godzilla was just fucking insane. Like, god damn, they did a good job with Godzilla. I wish we had gotten more screen time with Godzilla. I felt like we didn't honestly get him on screen too much, but when he was on screen, good fucking lord, what a Chad! What an absolute Chad! Where's the Donkey Kong film though? You say that like, well, I mean, I guess there have been some pretty okay video game movies lately. I mean, I give it a shot. Chadzilla. Is this the preview to the new Vermintide DLC? No. Man, I'm still so curious. That comes out this month, doesn't it? The Chaos Waste DLC for Vermintide? Isn't that this month? Peter Jackson's Kong is still your favorite? Peter Jackson's Kong was really good, but I actually really preferred the new Kong. I just think he has a much more compelling storyline. Like, they did some really clever shit with him in Godzilla vs. Kong that made me really fall in love with that character. Ow. Bowser versus Donkey Kong win? Dude, if Bowser doesn't win, I'm gonna be fucking furious. I'm such a Bowser fan, it's not even funny. Like, when I shit you... y'all will probably like this. When I was little, I actually, like, you know how most kids grew up, like, have, like, I'm sure some of y'all did. A lot of kids growing up, like, have a toy or a doll or something that's, like, their most prized possession when they were little. And mine was, I had this little beanie baby, so, like, this little, Beanie Baby Bowser. And that thing was my fucking... Oh, like, it was everything to me. Like, I took it everywhere I could. And it was just amazing. Like, I took it with me everywhere. I talked to it all the time. I just, oh wait, it's not up yet. I gotta wait for it to unlock. I love that toy. I wish I still had it. Is it true they're not adding in any new units to the Vermintide DLC? Spartan Elite, so what they said is that they have not added any new enemy units to the DLC at launch. Like, they said, like, when it comes out, there's not going to be any new enemies, which, based on the fact how they worded that, it seems to... Excuse me. It seems to insinuate that there will be enemies, maybe, at some point. But, I don't know. Dude, Samuel Katz, yeah, the insect scene, the bug scene in freaking Kong was... or the Peter Jackson King Kong movie was obscene. Like, that scene was fucking terrifying. The giant eels that eat, what's his face? The guy who actually plays Kong. Andy Serkis. Serkis? That scene was horrific. Like, just pure nightmare fuel. Did I love Kong's butt scratch? It was a thing. It was a thing. King Kong versus Godzilla, aka Cathay versus... Why are you associating King Kong with Cathay? Just because, like, they have the Monkey King, hopefully? I thought those were leeches, not eels. Oh, yeah, sorry. Leeches. Did I say eels? I don't know why I said eels. MMO addicted. Thanks for the bits, my dude. Dude, go get some sleep. Oh, it's open. Let's do this. Kaboom. Man, I really want that last scenario pop. I only need one more. The Monkey King. For anyone that has seen King Kong versus Godzilla, y'all, I wonder if y'all will find this as amusing as I did. But like at the end of the movie, I was like, all right, King Kong is literally like, he's he's gonna be fighting. What? I did not steal a box. I didn't steal a box. I got mine from the flag, fair and square. Accusing me of stealing. Do King Kong and Godzilla kiss? Yes, it's very sensual. Why do I hear guns firing like crazy? Wonder if there's a witch elf in the keep. But yeah, or not. I got distracted. I think of I think King Kong is going to be going up against Smog, because as far as I'm concerned, King Kong is king under the mountain by the end of the movie. King under the mountain. These guys are slow. I didn't even see that for a good half second. Hey, Namiran, have a good night, dude. Thanks so much for coming by. If King Kong was in Warhammer Fantasy, how well would he survive in Lustria? I do not think King Kong would do well in Lustria. Lustria has a lot of stuff that is just, like, specialized. Well, maybe he'd do okay. I don't know. It would depend on, like, if he was born in Lustria. Like, if you took King Kong and were like, okay, instead of Skull Island, he grew up on Lustria, then, okay, yeah, he'd be totally fine. Because he would be, like, he would just adapt. He would have been born in that environment and would know it well and would adapt to it. The problem now, if you like teleported him once he was full grown from Skull Island to Lustria, I think he'd do okay for a while, but I think he would eventually get in massive trouble when he would like run into like a Dread Saurian or a I don't know, he's pretty big. Honestly, maybe he'd be all right. Like, I do think he'd have to be careful. I do think that there would be a very good chance of him getting hurt or killed by a Dreadsaurian or a Thunder Lizard. But I mean, he is pretty obscenely large. Rank 1 keep. Engine of the Gods shoots giant monkey. Oh god, it's Harambe all over again. Lizardman, how could you? We trusted you. Little did we realize Harambe's death was part of the great plan. Isn't the modern King Kong bigger than a Dreadsaurian? I believe so. He's taller, at least. I mean, I think Kong and Godzilla vs. Kong could probably beat a Dreadsaurian. I think a Thunder Lizard would kill him, though. Thunder Lizards are pretty obscene. Godzilla, unless you're a Godzilla, would be fine. That atomic breath is fucking ridiculous. Is this Warhammer Online? Yes. Yes, it is. This is the private server. By private, I mean fan run. You should download it and play it, and if you're on order, join my guild. Good times will be had. Modern Kong and Godzilla are as big as Empire State Buildings? True. I don't think you realize how big Thunder Lizards are, though. Thunder Lizards are like... Thunder Lizards are horrifically large creatures. I would say they're quite on par with Godzilla and Kong, except for they're quadrupeds. And just as tall. What's my guild name? We are the Crimson Host. Is that a promise or a requirement? For what? Is your chair shaking or am I having a stroke? Sorry, that was me. When I'm just kind of like thinking or I'm chilling out, I like to put my foot against the ground and like just shake it up and down, but sometimes that causes like everything around me to vibrate. My apologies. I'll stop. Running supplies is so fun. Godzilla versus the Bloody Reaver. Godzilla could definitely hurt the Bloody Reaver, but I don't think he would be able to destroy it by himself. He would need help. Or he'd have to use that atomic pulse ability. My chair now has horns? What the fuck? What? Oh, it's from the... It's from in game. I was like, what the fuck happened to my what happened to my green screen? Jesus. Isn't Godzilla like the ultimate engines of the gods with his breath? Well, from my understanding, there's very, 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 very little that can like survive a direct hit from Godzilla's breath attack. Like, the only villain, or the only creature we've seen so far that has taken a hit from Godzilla's breath and, like, it hurt him, but it wasn't, like, a huge deal, was Ghidorah. And Ghidorah in King of the Monsters was, like, fucking ridiculous. Like, his regeneration powers were wild. Godzilla vs. Tretch Craventail? Oh, Tretch. Tretch would find a way. Tretch must find a way. Tretch. That's really funny. Dwarves look so cursed in their helipacks. Well, considering that you have to give dwarf players the ability to have some kind of mount to keep up with other mounted players, what would you have done to make the dwarves have a mount? I mean, if they were to do it now, maybe they would have just given them, like, just, like, little gyrocopters. Like, just full gyrocopters. Because the gyrocopter design is, like, a lot more streamlined than it was back in this game. What server am I on? This is the only server that I know of. It's the server... This is the Return of Reckoning server, which I think is called Martyr Square. King Kong versus Gotrek and Snorri. My money's on Gotrek. My money's on Gotrek. I've seen that son of a bitch take out a fucking bone grinder giant. I'm pretty sure he can handle a stupid ass. Pretty sure he can handle a gosh darn monkey. Oh, that's a nurgling. I thought it was an egg. Rams? This isn't Lord of the Rings. Rams. What a ridiculous notion. No dwarf worth their salt would ever be seen dead on a ram. Shield bearer sprinters? Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Just you're just activating two dwarves, pick you up on a shield, and they're just like, just keeping up with like a fucking, just keeping up with horses. That would be amazing. That's so good. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Could Gotrek survive 40k? Absolutely. Gotrek's fucking invincible. What? What? Oh, there's a squick there. Oh god, it hurts. Oh god, I can't hop over this. Why can't I hop over this? What the fuck? I got like stuck on this hill. That was dumb. Still waiting on that scenario pop. Well, it looks like they're starting... They're starting up the ram. Dwarves can sit on other characters' shoulders. What, just pull like a Gimli and Legolas where you have to have a buddy? And you just mount your buddy's mount? Am I playing a High Elf Mage? I'm playing a High Elf Archmage. I'm not a very high tier Archmage, though. Oh, I have a lot of... oh, wait, never mind. I was like, oh, I've got a lot of soldier stuff, but I thought I had more soldier medallions than I do, because I'm still missing a soldier piece. Or a Devastator piece. I'm almost full Devastator. I still need the helmet. Here we go. Yeah, squigs are kind of the worst. Dwarfs riding steampunk bikes? This is not Breath of the Wild. Just imagining, like, everything in fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy being the way it is, and then also just randomly there are, like, dwarf biker gangs. Godzilla and Kong versus Kraken Rock? I'm pretty sure Kraken Rock would whip up on Godzilla and Kong. Like, Kraken Rock is, like, easily, their size. But the thing about Kraken Rock is Kraken Rock actually has, like, weapons and armor. Like, he is far more sophisticated of a warrior than them.
Another wretched, foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
In clap hey.
Hey, thanks. Slimesdan, thanks so much for the sub, my dude. Appreciate it. You just started Age of Reckoning? Well, welcome, my dude. Hope you enjoy the game. If you're on order, you should totally write your name, your character's name in chat, and I'll invite you to the guild. The more, the merrier. I would really like to join a warband of some sort. I guess I can just solo heal, it's fine. Ah, he survived that? What a load. And someone already rescued you. Are those cold ones with wings? No, they're wyverns. They're the old wyvern design, which is pretty similar to the current one, but you know, you get the point. This is going to be a siege. Just going to res all the lads. Oh god, I have to remember though what the keyword is. Recruit, no, profile, calendar, roster, here we go. Invite, there, I just sent you an invite. Welcome to the Red Host, lad. Crimson Host, sorry. Red Host is a different. The Red Host is our Destro version. Nice. Oh, there, little shaman, and he's dead. That poor shaman. Just got, like, ripped to pieces. Have y'all been playing any games lately? Hey, Lore Master Sotek, I forgot what happened to Wurzak during the end times. Oh, hey, you're not the only one that forgot. So did Games Workshop. We don't know what happened to him. We know he was at the final battle for Middenheim. And then we never saw him again after that. So presumably he died at some point during that whole incident. Oh, they're dead. Oh my god, that ram is getting absolutely shredded. Been playing 40k Space Marine for the first time? That's cool. I've heard pretty good things about that game. I've heard it's not like a masterpiece, but it's fun. Godzilla vs. King Kong with the Sword of Cain? Oh my god. That'd be fucking crazy. Kong already had his, like, goofy-ass super axe. Let me grab that guy. Crusader Kings 3? All my guys keep dying of gout? Well, you should do something about that. Tell them to stop dying. Good sirs. Okay, I think I rezzed everybody. Yeah. Heroes of the Storm? I used to play a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I kind of miss that game. It's a lot of fun. That was probably my favorite MOBA. Just because, like, not having an item system and having it where, like, all success contributes to the entire, like, squad instead of only contributing to, like, a single person. I really, really liked that because it made, like, people way less butthurt about a lot of stuff. Because there was, like, no kill steals and all that jazz. Which I thought was a smart change. I used to be pretty good at it, too. Battlefront 2, replaying Majora's Mask on 3DS. Nice! I had to sell my 3DS back in college. Because I kind of like, I hit like a rough patch where I just like didn't have a lot of money. And I was really, really struggling. So I ended up having to sell it in my games. But I really want to get a new one. That way I can have Majora's Mask on it. Because Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. Like, hands down. And, unfortunately I can't play it right now. Because I don't have it. Because, like, I 100%ed it on the 3DS. And I was like, that was fucking awesome. And I miss it. I see you nerds up there. Move back behind here. You have the limited Majora's Mask custom 3DS? Ah, you lucky bitch. I would love to have had one of those. I was not in a financially secure place in my life. The 3DS I actually had. I had the limited edition Fire Emblem one. For Fire Emblem Fates, I think. Or was it Awakening? I'm pretty sure it was Fates, because I remember I really didn't like Fates. Like, I didn't think it was a very good game. I just couldn't get into it. I thought the plot and a lot of the stuff I normally like about Fire Emblem games just wasn't there in that one. And it was really hard going from Awakening to that. I felt like Awakening was like a fucking masterpiece. Warhammer Online is still active. If you use the private server, Return of Reckoning, yes it is. Which, it may be a private server, but it's available to anyone. You should absolutely join up and start playing again and get back into it. It's super fun. It's great. It's a lot better now than it ever was on live. I'll tell you that. Oil's up, which means all my party's about to die. Yep. So I get to start... Whoa, okay, that dude came out of fucking nowhere. That's him. Yeah, hologram, yeah. Your ex-girlfriend never gave your 2DS back? You mean your 3DS? A 2DS... a 2DS... Not my 2DS! You mean like your Game Boy Advance? Was it... Wait, 2DS was actually a thing? What the fuck was the point? What was the difference between a 2DS and a Game Boy Advance? I didn't even know the 2DS existed. Okay. Well, I probably should have got one of those then. Like, I never used the 3D on a 3DS. Like, I didn't like the 3D function. I just turned it off. I just liked how big the screen was. Especially the XL. It was a 3DS with no flip screen and no 3D capabilities. Oh, okay. So, alright. That's basically how I mean, I did like the flip screen. Give me your action points! Nom. I'm gonna loot this corpse here. No one else wants it, so I'll take it. I heard the 2DS was made because Nintendo allegedly infringed on some other copyright's patent. I guess. Or I have no idea. Maybe. I do love Nintendo. I wish they wouldn't do so much shitty stuff. They do a lot of shitty stuff. Because they just have like such a bizarrely old-fashioned look on like the world and the internet and stuff. And I really wish they'd get with the times when it comes to like supporting fan communities and stuff. Because they are tremendous douchebags about that whole thing. Oh, people are dying. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm trying to keep my party alive, it's hard. Stop dying! For 2 seconds! Too much to ask of a white lion, I suppose. Okay, we're pushing through. Slowly but surely, we're pushing through. I'm gonna give everybody a shield. I'm gonna start stealing action points. Start debuffing. Alright, I'm through. Damn it. Where is he? There you are. Ugh. I don't like having to work this hard! Heal, 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 heal. Give him that. Dude, this white lion is stressing me out so bad. He's just like, living's for suckers! I'm gonna go die. Then bombard the hell out of that oil as best I can. Hit my funny bone, pray for me, chat. Sorry, legend. That is a pretty horrible feeling. The funny bone is the least funny bone in the body because it's just pure agony when it goes down. I love a dead magus in the morning. Where is this white lion? There he is. Guess I should heal him over here. That boy's getting in trouble again. Captain Nemo, what is Call of the Sea? And I gotta say, I'm actually kind of loving how chill chat is tonight. Not that I have anything against chat being, like, big or anything, but it's really nice that, like, I can actually read everything. Am I excited about the Lost Veil? Of course I'm excited about the Lost Veil. I love dungeons. Should I play my Fire Slayers or my new Lumineth army in my mini tourney this weekend? I think that depends on... I mean, obviously you should play what you want to play. I think Lumineth are kind of on everybody's mind right now because of all of, like, the new models and stuff. And if you got some new stuff, then I would say, yeah, go Lumineth. You know, have fun and take it, like, you know, enjoy the action of having a new build. There we go, now I'm in a full warband. That's more like it. Where is Bearpaw? Yoink. Nice. Where are all these dead people? Too far away to target. know where he is. Remember how you can hide a bloated corpse behind the skinniest tree? Do you think you could hide a Dreadsaurian behind one? No? I mean, they don't have the hide keyword, right? Okay, somebody else gone. It's a Lovecraft-inspired game, definitely worth checking out. Well, that depends on what kind of game it is. I'm usually pretty... I don't know if picky's the right word, but I guess I would say I'm pretty picky about what my... about what games I play. Like, I haven't quite reached the point where I'm just, like, trying everything. I'd like to hit that point eventually, but I'm not there yet. Lost Veil seems to be almost finished. Apparently, people have been getting into the zone and collisions work, and no entities respond within. Oh well, I'm glad that it's getting close. I don't know if I'll be able to do it super soon. I'm surprised they're almost done with Lost. Are you sure it's the Lost Veil or the Hunter's Veil? Because the last time I talked to the devs, they said that they were almost done with the Hunter's Veil. I don't think the Lost Veil was supposed to be finished for a while. Helmengorst 2, Call of Warhammer. Who would win this one? I hate Helmengorst, so whoever's against him wins automatically. I don't care how strong or weak or whatever they are. Helmengorst auto loses because it's the only way forward. It's the only way we survive. Alright, Epic Stream, have a good night. Open world puzzles in very different environments? So is it just like a... Is it like a walking sim with puzzles? Or is it just like purely a puzzle game? Or like exploration? Have I seen the Barnes & Noble exclusive Blitz Bowl packs? No? I don't know what those are. I mean, I guess I could look it up real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Barnes & Noble Blitz Bowl. Oh, huh. That is definitely... What the hell is this? Wow, that looks like a really... It looks like a really cheap knockoff of Blood Bowl. This game features a number of elements that will be familiar to fans of Blood Bowl. What the fuck? Oh, it's by Games Workshop. What the hell is this? Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I mean, it's made by GW though. I mean, it looks legit. Oh, there's oil up. I do need to kind of be careful. Okay. Oh, I need to get healing. Ow, why am I hurt? Is Warhammer 3 a new graphic engine? No, it'll probably be very similar to Warhammer 2. Because think about it, if it was a new graphic engine, you'd have to like update everything you've already made, right? Like everything from Warhammer 1 and 2 would have to be upgraded to work in 3. So I don't think it's going to be like a complete overhaul. I imagine it's just going to be like there might be some stuff that's better. But I don't think it's going to be like a full crazy change, you know what I mean? And there's a damn mess going on the 3rd floor. Sort of resin people. Do I got a party in the back of my head? Am I rocking a mullet? No, this is not a mullet. I don't think I could ever live with myself rocking a mullet. I have a little too much pride for that. Just a smidge. Curse Fanatic, you got engaged yesterday. Dude, that's awesome. Big congrats. Everybody in chat, big congrats to Curse Fanatic for getting engaged. That's great, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. That's awesome news. Absolute good vibes to you, dude. That's kind of news I like to hear. Love his poggers. It's funny. Thanks, I was nervous, hired her dance company to create a dance set to a spoken word poem I wrote about her in the theater we had our first date. Went wonderful. Oh, that's awesome. That's a bitchin' proposal plan, dude. Good job. I'm sure that was a slam dunk. Good on you, man. I'm glad to hear it. Now that I'm doing this, I realize I probably should have switched to my dwarf. Because I am not really interested in doing a fortress with this character. Because he's not going to get much from it. You've taken over 5 keeps. Woo! That romantic shit gets my serotonin flowing? Yeah, dude. It's fucking hype! I guess I'll ride south to help with the stuff down there. See if I can slow these losers down. I got reserved a spot. Well, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to bother with that. All right, we've taken the zone. Oh, we got a gold bag. Nice. Let's go ahead and go back to Altdorf. Boop. What the fuck? Teleport. Teleport, damn you! There we go. Get me out of here! Is Thorgrim really recording grudges, or is he studying for the big Dawi final exams? How dare you insinuate that he is not constantly on the up and up when it comes to being prepared for his exams? That's going in the book, Key Money. Hey, Living Legend, that's cool, dude. You do you, man. The modders released a Skink Oracle on Troglodon mount on the workshop. I hope they didn't waste too much effort doing that, because I feel very confident the Beastmen are going to be fighting the Lizardmen, which means it's probably going to be a Troglodon DLC. Well, not just a Troglodon, but Troglodon will be part of it. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be so bad. They release the DLC and it's like, yeah, the only thing in it is the Troglodon. That's it. How many gores does it take to change an undead light bulb? Why? What is an undead light bulb? Is a light bulb that has broken, or like the filament's gone out, so like it can no longer light up, and then you fix it somehow? Keltham and Iceheart. Yeah, dude, on one hand, with Games Workshop, like, actively picking up all the people lately who have been making, excuse me, who've been making, like, fan movies and stuff, I really, really hope one day, I would be happy if one day they decided to reach out to the Warhammer Online guys and give them, like, the official stamp of approval so they could at least open up, like, a tip jar, you know, like donations, or, like, sell cosmetic items in the game. That way they could actually hire, like, a big team and actually start to put their own content in the game and all that jazz. That would be so great. But I don't know what, like, the legal situation is with, like, EA and stuff. Because I don't think legally, last I checked, I don't think legally anyone except Games Workshop owns the rights to this game, because it's been such a long time. Like, it's been over a decade since the game died, and, like, EA and all those guys didn't renew contracts over the rights and stuff. But, like, you know, I don't know how all that would exactly work. Because, you know, like, the instant there was a situation where, like, they could make money, EA would come, like, flying out of left field and would be like, we own everything! Ooh, I can start getting Annihilator stuff. Or do I want 10 officer medallions? I'm pretty sure gloves are worth more than 10, so I'll take the gloves. Can never go wrong taking an Annihilator piece. Maybe I should have gone and done 4. Oh well. I'm just hoping. I'm really wanting to get one more scenario pop. I guess we could go hunting for wyvern eggs, Because my thing is I just want to get to this tier. If I get to this tier, I'm happy. Because then I can get the Wyvern mount, which is all I care about. But to do that, I need to get either another scenario, I need to kill more players. But we could go hunt for eggs. I know some pretty reliable places to find them. In my experience, they can show up literally anywhere, the Wyvern eggs. In my experience, if you go really, really far back to like the lower zones where just nobody goes and wander through the PvE area, you can find stuff. Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. Couldn't someone start a GoFundMe or Kickstarter? If you fund it, they will build. Well, the problem is these guys have worked really hard on this project already for like over 4 years, if not longer. And the last thing they want to do is anything that would put them in jeopardy, you know? Like, they would be more than happy for, like, Games Workshop to reach out to them and be like, hey, we want you to, like, officially come work for us and come do all these stuff. Like, come be a part of the Games Workshop experience. I'm sure they would do that in a heartbeat. But the last thing they want to do is, like, get that ball rolling themselves, and it'd be a situation of some other company being like, oh, you're trying to steal money from us? Well, you know, we're going to sue you. So here's a cease and desist. And, like, they don't have the funds and the ability to fight, like, a legal battle, you know? What legal info do you need? That's by Jam? What the fuck? I completed a... what? Huh. Kill a specific harpy. Well, okay then. Here's a wyvern egg. What's inside? Scorpion green dye. Alright, we gotta find 9 more eggs. Let's boogie. We'll get an alert when we're, like, vaguely near one. Lost student spotted. Like, I just, the thing, like, we just don't know... Ooh, I smell an egg nearby. We just don't know what, like, the legal situation... Wow, a ton of eggs over here. Trick is finding them. They like to put the eggs in some pretty annoying spots. Ah, here's one. Nurgle yellow. Gross. Maybe... I don't think it's this way. I really want that wyvern on this character because it would make me run a lot faster. The horse I'm currently riding is, like, slow as balls. Do lawyers talk about... Do law students talk about legal stuff a lot in their free time? You would imagine so. I mean, their life kind of revolves around it. And plus, the best way to master something is to just practice it constantly. So if you're going to try and master law, you should be talking about law frequently. Here we go. Wow, these are like some of the easiest eggs I've ever found. Nurgle Hunter green dye. Yeah, I feel like if you had a lawyer that never talked about law, you should probably be worried. Like... I feel like that's a pretty big red flag. Oh, speaking of GoFundMe, so I got an update email from the Chaos Rising guys, the guys making the Warhammer fan movie. Dude, they crossed 2,300 pounds, which is a lot of money. But that means they finally crossed the threshold for getting really cool and well done blood effects. So not only are we getting hardcore blood effects, but they revealed the next tier, and the next GoFundMe goal is the one I want the most. I need to like make another video on it. The next tier is a monster. Like if they hit the next tier, they're gonna put in like a CGI monster, like a chaos spawn or something. And I'm just like, oh, I want that so bad. And this place is fucking bumping with eggs. This is awesome. We found like 6 so far? We did get better blood? Yes, we got the better blood. We got the blood for the Blood God DLC. Yeah, so they're using practical blood effects from like movies like Lord of the Rings and stuff instead of using I think originally they were using digital blood effects, which are much cheaper but also look really silly. Like, digital blood does not look good. I have never seen it look good. Every time I've seen it, it's like, ooh, yeah, that is a thing. Yeah. Finding eggs on Easter, very appropriate. Yes. Except for they're wyvern eggs, and they're nasty as hell. The way you find them is literally by tracking them by their stink. They've got that mad stank. Pretty sure there's one more in this, like, ballpark. Did I see Indy's video on Blood for the Blood God? I don't watch Indy stuff. I don't watch most other content creators. Like, I just don't have the time for it. That being said, if it's something important, feel free to paraphrase it. Oh, there it is. And that one's actually pretty well hidden. I almost didn't see that one. Okay. Okay, I think we've searched this area pretty thoroughly. Let's head maybe further north. It would be between Games Workshop and the game doesn't work out a contract with the devs can manage to split the profit. So, Hologam, so the real question, I don't think a lot of people are worried about Games Workshop. I think the big question is, what about EA Mythic? Because this game was not, this game wasn't developed by Games Workshop, right? It was developed by Mythic, who was absorbed by EA to become EA Mythic. And then, of course, EA pulled their classic maneuver where they shot Mythic in the back of the head and put their body out to rot. And the question is, from myself and many others, would they have to worry, even though it's been so many years, would they have to worry, 3 eggs, holy shit, would they have to worry about, like, if they started monetizing the game somehow, would they have to worry about, EA coming out of the woodwork? Because EA is like a fucking bloodhound when it comes to money that they shouldn't be touching. Like, that's all they give a shit about. I think that's what they're ultimately afraid of. Because honestly, I don't think Games Workshop would try and shut them down. I do think they should open up dialogue with GW at some point. I know they don't want to, but I really think they should. For like the betterment of the game in the future. Okay, there are definitely some wyvern eggs up on that cliff. Oh, there's one right there. Die, orc. Beam. Is this WoW? No. It's similar to WoW in some ways. It has much... Oh, there's one right there. It has much more of a PvP focus than WoW does. Holy shit! Look at that! Dude, we got a wyvern mount out of a wyvern egg. Yo! Yo! I didn't even have to complete the thing for it. I literally just found one. I had heard you could do that, but I thought it was weird because you can get a mount. You can get a mount by completing this. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, we got a wyvern. That's all I wanted. Nice. This makes me happy. A wyvern is also... Oh, look at that. We finally got our last scenario pop. Might as well. Why are there so many eggs around? Because it's the Easter event. It depends on if the license that Mythic had would have been absorbed by EA's and still effect or was renewed. If it was renewed or dormant, then EA could have a claim to have expired without renewal. I'm pretty sure it's expired, but like I said, it's hard to check. Anyway. Okay, I think there were some people trying to explain what Indy's video about. Could y'all say that again? Wait, no. No, fuck you, horse. Horse is dead. Friendship with horse ended. Wyvern is my friend now. He argued we should get a better blood DLC for Total War. Like, have a slider and have it be more incremental. I think that's fair. Like, yeah, I would be totally fine with Blood for the Blood God being more sophisticated. I think that's a totally fair take. Like, have it where you can, like, control how much of a blood effect it is. So, you know, it could be, like, wildly explosive gore or a lot more toned down. Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Bzz. Well, this is going well for us. Which does please me greatly. Nice. Yeah, I see you over there, you big bitch. Ah, CJ, that's awesome, dude. I hope you have a great few days off. Is it true that the orcs from Warhammer are not like the orcs from Middle-earth? Yes, that is very true. The orcs from Warhammer are exceedingly different than the orcs from Middle-earth. The orcs from Middle-earth are honestly more like Warhammer goblins, but beyond that, they are not like... Yeah, no, they're wildly different in design. Did y'all know, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Warhammer Fantasy was actually the first, it was the first fantasy universe that had green-skinned orcs? So like greenskins, the idea of green orcs actually originated with Warhammer Fantasy. There's a fun history fact for you. I like how we just have like a squad of healers up here. So there's like one white lion. This is a beatdown. Like, as long as we don't lose the center, there's really no realistic way they can keep up with us. I can't even see the BO. What the fuck? Yeah, it's not worth it. Well. Where the hell is the northern battle objective? Can I take it? Or is it just... Okay, there it is. Hologram. Yeah, honestly, I think if there was ever going to be a chat between GW and the Warhammer Online fan devs, I do not think it would be a... I think it would be Games Workshop coming to them and being like, hey, like, you can continue to do this for free, like that's fine, but, you know, or you could make it with our blessing, but, you know, you give us, and you get to make money from it, but we get, like, X% of the cut, you know? And we, like, we make it official. The only problem I foresee that I worry about is that the only problem I worry about is that there is a mobile game that just got made. I forget what it's called, but there's a mobile game that's very, very new. And basically the entire premise to this mobile game is that it's basically just Warhammer Online, except for it's on your phone. And I feel like that actually greatly threatens that whole situation. I'm just going to teleport to the guild hall. Cool. That's all. That's actually all I wanted to get done. I just wanted my Archmage to get a Wyvern. Would I consider Warhammer Fantasy Dwarves to have better dwarves than any other fantasy implementation? I think so. I think Warhammer Dwarves are the best version of dwarves because the thing for me is I think Warhammer Fantasy Dwarves are the best because they feel like an actual alien species. Not in that, like, they're like actual aliens, but in that they don't just feel like small humans. I think in a lot of fantasy settings, they tend to screw up their elves or their dwarves because they make them far too human. I think Warhammer Fantasy does a very good job of keeping them as their recognizable fantasy tropes, but making them different enough that they really, really stand out. You know what I mean? And they really feel like a different species. But anyways, my dudes, I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it a night. I hope you all had a good time. I'm gonna go work on some script stuff before I go to bed. And hopefully I can be up early enough tomorrow to... Well, no, I will stream it just whenever I get up. But I'm hoping to be up maybe somewhere between 9 and 10 a.m. tomorrow to get back to playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Because I did finally get all of the prior streams uploaded onto my other YouTube channel. So, anyway, I really appreciate you all joining me. I hope you all had fun just hanging out. I had a great time. It was lovely, absolutely lovely to see all you guys. I've missed y'all. I really, genuinely... I can take this off. Ugh. I have really, truly, genuinely missed you guys. It's been way too long. I'm really excited to get back into a number of things. Like I said, I will at some point this week have to go down to... I will have to travel to southern Texas for a funeral. I don't know when that's going to be. but it'll be pretty quick. Like, I don't intend on staying long. I'm going to go down, be at the funeral, go to the burial, pay my respects at the burial, and then leave. So I'll be down there at most for like 24 hours. But it's a 4-hour drive one way. So either way, there's going to be at some point this week that I'm going to be gone. But when that's all done, we should be getting back to some pretty regular schedule kind of stuff. There's nothing like super crazy happening in the future. Obviously, we know that we're probably going to start getting hints about the last Warhammer DLC here sometime in hopefully this month. And we know that we're going to be getting more Warhammer 3 details in May. Hopefully they'll be announcing the collector's edition and the pre-order. Well, no, probably not the pre-order DLC. They probably won't announce that for a long time. But hopefully at least the collector's edition. But in any event, I love you all very much. Please take care of yourselves. If you're in the US or Europe, please go to bed, get some rest. If you're anywhere else in the world, have a great day. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. So thanks again for watching, and thank you very, very much to anyone and everyone who renewed their subscription on Twitch or is keeping their membership going on YouTube. I appreciate the consistent support, my dudes. And thanks again to everyone who tipped today. I appreciate it. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye.